Good morning, good morning. How are you? Buenos días. ¿Cómo están? Mira, yo vine aquí al Parque Omar para hacer ejercicio, pero tenía que tomar una pausa antes de hacerlo, porque les quiero explicar un día que tuve ayer que fue gratificante. Estoy tomando aquí un smoothie de cereza y compré unas galletitas de estas. No las voy a comer ahora. Allí, cuando vienen al Parque Omar, hay un lugar que se llama Coffee Time. So I'm here live, people, in the Parque Omar, and I just taking out just a moment to chat with you, right? Um, and I just bought this strawberry shake smoothie. I won't say smoothie, frosty, because it doesn't have any milk, any sugar. It's just, that's it, strawberry. And I come out here to talk to you briefly about my experience yesterday. I also bought these. I'm not going to eat them now, people. I just want to try them just to see what it's like. But you want to know what I'm thinking this morning, people? I am so joyful. I am so happy in my heart, in my mind, in my soul, in my spirit. You name it. I am so happy. Why? Because yesterday, if you look at my YouTube channel and if you look at my Facebook channel, you will see just a little bit of what I've been doing with the children in the community of Rio Bajo. So that's what I'm thinking this morning. I'm thinking about being grateful. I'm thinking about really, truly doing things in life that are meaningful. So join this brief conversation this morning, and good morning to you. Good morning. You're live with Janetta. What's on my mind so early this morning? You want to find out? Well, stick around. I just couldn't resist. Of course, looking at these cute little cookies. I didn't make them, but I make good ones. Okay, let me try them. Let me try it. Let me try it just for you. Ooh. Oh, it's kind of hard. Oh, wait a minute. I probably need to go to the dentist after this because cookies not supposed to be that hard. Hmm. Maybe you dip it in the coffee. Oh, oh my god. Mm, not bad. Not bad. But too hard. Too hard. There are ingredients that you put in it to make it a little softer. Yeah, that's the way I like it. Not too hard like this one that you don't like this. Oh, the taste is good, the flavor is good, but not me. Not the way I like to eat my cookies. Homemade cookies. One of these days I'm gonna make the ones that are natural and do a video and share it with you guys. Now, yesterday was a you know what I've noticed years ago, when you're doing something good and people believe in what you're doing, they are there to support you. And so I reached out to my friend Eric Baloy, who is a lawyer who I knew for many years. It's from the community of Rio Bajo. Could you believe that? He's a lawyer. He's focusing on family issues, like he's a family lawyer. And my goodness, he came in at the right time. Sometimes we have friends and we're like, okay, they're friends, they don't have any purpose, they're just friends, right? Friends are those who come through, are those people that they see that you're doing something, they say, hey, I'm there, right? Sometimes they're different friends for different things. So this friend came through because he's a lawyer. And I said, you know what? We need to speak to the parents, we need to speak to the children about their legal rights, right? Their legal rights. So he came out and he spoke to these children. Not only did he speak to these children, just his presence, the way he was dressed, his posture, his mannerism, right? Remember, I had this program before about leadership, what he showed all about leadership. Okay, he was very respectful, caring for the children. He brought his partner. I forgot his partner's name. So forgive me, licenciado Valoy, no me acuerdo el nombre de su socio, pero en las fotos que yo pongo, que yo puse que voy a poner en YouTube, pero que tengo en Facebook, van a ver los dos allí, esto, hablando con los niños, ¿verdad? Eso fue algo maravilloso ayer. Ayer yo tuve la oportunidad de dar los certificados de gratificación a estos niños. Y les cuento que muchas cosas estaban pasando por mi mente, por mi alma, muy agradecida por la experiencia del amor por hacer las cosas bien. Y eso lo tuve de mis padres, especialmente de mi papá. Él amó mucho a los niños, así que le dediqué eso. Espiritualmente nadie sabía. Se lo dediqué a mi papá, Ricardo Staple, el baterista panameño. Y todos los que lo conocen en jazz lo conocen. Mi papá, Ricky Staple. So I dedicated this moment yesterday, giving out the certification, giving out the awards of accomplishment to Reina Simpson. This young lady, she just graduated from high school. She's looking for a job. And I said, okay, come and work with me. We'll do something. So I'll only give her per diem. That's what I do. I give her per diem. So she's working with me, and she brings the children, and she works with me as far as discipline and coordinating the children to come to the classroom. And so yesterday I gave up the certification. Yesterday, my friend said, sure, I'll be there. And he came with his partner. Um, and my mom, I noticed that there are things that you do in life that brings people more closer together. Is a teamwork with my sister. I want to give a shout out to Stephanie. Stephanie was there, even though she's in New York. She sent a little bit something, money to feed the children. My mother's there to feed the children as well. I'm there putting in my little money for the children, and a lot of work into the videos, a lot of work into teaching, a lot of work into organizing things, preparing things. Is a team work. And remember, I spoke about working in teams and leadership. Leadership, you have to work with others, you have to depend on others to get the job done. So therefore, you have to be very respectful of time. You have to be respectful of people's contribution, what they have to say. If it doesn't agree with what you have, you let them know, but there should never be any friction. And so yesterday was the product of what I've been working with for 3 months. The children want to come back, and I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to continue doing it as much as I can. As you know, the funding is coming out of my pocket, my mom's pocket, my sister's pocket, and other people like Mirna Belford, people like Nereida Yearwood, people like Eduardo Ruiz came out and was a speaker. People like Licenciado Eric Baloy came out as a speaker. Mirna Belford donated books. My sister donated her resources, monetary resources. My mom donated her presence and also resources. Who am I missing? I hope I'm not missing anyone else. CJBW also contributed his time in collaborating with whatever I needed. He sort of like, if I say, oh, bring this here, bring that, move that here, he has done a lot than he think he has. But I really appreciate him understanding what I need to do and what it takes. So who else? I want to thank you that are listening to me right now. I have seen a lot of you give me positive feedback, and you're saying keep doing what you're doing. It's hard because, but here's the thing though, I don't mind doing it because I know that I know that the children are listening. They are listening. They're paying attention. I have people that don't see uh, where I'm going with this, and I don't even pay attention to them. I'm not even entertaining that. There are people that feel that I should do it better. There are people that feel like I should go this way. There are even people, uh, and I know when people trying to throw you off track. I am so wise with that. I'm so wise in detecting that. I'm also wise in detecting that people like to help you and like to tell you what to do as a way of helping you. That's different. I could accept that. But when I notice that it's because for another reason, because I feel it, then I have to tell them, okay, I got it. Thank you very much. Um, so I want to thank those people that truly, 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 from the bottom of their heart, knows what I'm doing and thanking me for what I'm doing verbally is very important for me. Thank you because you are also contributing to this in the way that you can by give sharing supporting words, and that to me is also your contribution. So I want to thank all of you that are watching me right now, that are friends with me, that are going to see this later on, that are um, that are tuning in once in a while um, in these things that I say. So I just want to share that with you. I will be putting out a video about the experience yesterday. And I owe myself a vacation, people. So I think I'm going to take a break for July, the month of July. I want to get back in. I want to get back in continuing this that I started. I don't want to drop it. I don't want to drop it. Guys, no, I don't want to drop it. I want to continue. The children are asking for it, but I need a break to reassess what happened, what needs to be modified, what needs to be better, and the resources that I need. I'm doing this as a volunteer. I'm doing this because I was raised in the community of Rio Bajo and I saw the need, the gap of teaching the children pronunciation. That's where I come in. They study and they have homework from the teachers in the schools that are showing them English. Where I come in as a perhaps tutor, but mainly in the pronunciation reading part. Now, a lot of people are saying, Janetta, why don't you get into writing and teaching writing? Yes, I could do that, but my focus is their pronunciation, conversational English. I want to get them there with the pronunciation, phonetic part of it, and their history, the Afro Panamanian history, and discipline, the purpose, the reason, the why you should behave and have a certain discipline in your life. Discipline with whatever. Discipline with money, discipline with doing your homework, discipline with, helping out in the house, making sure the house is clean, your house is clean. Discipline is a key element in helping you think outside the box. Okay. So I want them to learn that. I want them to learn critical thinking. I want them to learn. I'm gonna have to change their diet. It's hard when children come to learn and you're giving them vegan or vegetables. They kind of like, so I'm gonna try to put in a little touch of the importance of eating healthy and mindful eating. And but like I said before, this is critical thinking. Critical thinking is important. Meaning, if they say something to one of their friends, um, think about what they say, the effect that it has, and why they're saying it, etc., etc. When they hear news, they have to know whether it is an opinion or is it fact. Is it fact? They have to know whether it's opinion or fact. So these things children need to learn to do. That way they can have a better um, way of making decisions. If they don't know to analyze things and put things into perspective, right? When they're doing the research, when they go to the universities, all of these things, discipline, critical thinking, um, a healthy diet, all of these things help children learn better. So all of the elements that I know that helped me out when I went to various university. I was in Fordham University in New York City. Woohoo! And then I went to first I was in La Guardia Community College. I thought, then I went to Fordham University and I had to stop because I had to focus on paying my bills. So I went full time to work. And then I moved to Massachusetts and that's where I got my master's degree in communications and information management. So, and I'm going to reach out to my university soon because they wanted to know how I was doing with my program, and I will give you an update on that some other time. My visit to my university. So there we go. I'm grateful, and I want to give you thanks, and it has been a wonderful, wonderful moment. I'm in Parque Omar. I'm in Parque Omar, and this is where I'm at. As you can see, um, lovely, lovely park, lovely park, lovely park. I love this park because oops, I can't no longer have my cookies, guys. You want to see what happened? Let me show you. This is what happened to my cookies. Ants all over. But here I am. Here I am. Here I am with my. This is my logo, Panama Mule. There you go, Panama Mule. And my t-shirt in the back says at panamamule.com. That's my website. Check out my website if you want to know more about the program, the children's program. You could go to panamamule.com under outreach program. It has in detail, people, that is my program in detail, what the purpose is, the mission is. You getting a full idea of what I'm doing, okay? It's specific to what I am doing. So go to my website, panamamule.com. Vayan a mi página web, panamamule.com, y pueden leer, y lo pueden poner en español también, arribita en la mano derecha, cuando vayan a mi página web. Se convierte en español para ustedes que no hablan inglés o que no lean inglés, ¿verdad? Ahí tienen detalladamente todo lo que yo hago, el propósito del programa, la misión y la visión. en pocas palabras. No va a decir visión y no va a decir misión, pero las palabras, ¿verdad? La misión es cuando uno está haciendo las cosas. Mi misión es enseñarles y mi visión es para que tengan un futuro mejor. Esa es mi visión, para que tengan un futuro mejor. La misión es la parte activa, ¿verdad? Esa es la misión. So, as you know, mission statement is what are you doing in the process to accomplish your vision, right? My vision is to let these children have a better future. My mission is to educate them, okay? Educate them, and I specifically have that on my website, people. So I gonna conclude, and I will be talking to you guys later. But I am grateful. I am thankful, and again, I want to thank all those people. Let me say it again. I want to thank uh, the my assistant, okay, Reina Simpson. I want to thank my mom who is collaborating with this with me, and my sister, my mom Marion Staple, and my sister Stephanie Staple, collaborators and supporters. Okay. I want to thank Mirna Bedford for the books. I want to thank Licenciado Enrique Baloy and his partner who came yesterday as what we call um, inspiration motivators, okay? Speakers. I also want to thank Eduardo Ruiz, who is from the Combos Nacionales. I want to thank him for being a speaker as well and motivator and telling the children about the history of la música aquí en Panama, the music here in Panama. I want to also thank uh, Nereida. She has supported me before in the projects with the children. This was about maybe 3 years ago during the pandemic or before that. I also want to give thanks to okay, Nereida, CJBW. Thank you for believing in me and of course supporting me in so many ways that you cannot imagine. Um, and who am I missing? Hopefully, I'm not missing anybody else, people. I want to give thanks to. Oh my God! I hope I'm not. I hate giving thanks. Okay, this list, but it's on my Facebook. You can see the people that I'm thanking. Um, okay. Oh, you see. Oh my God! Good thing. Stanley Records, the owner, well, his son, the owner of Stan Patties in Rio Abajo. Gracias, Stan, gracias. Oh my God, I want to cry. This guy's awesome. Oh my God, you know what? You know what's next, right? You know what's next. I'm going to bring it to you. Yes, I'm going to show you what this guy's been doing. So I owe you guys that video with Stan. So there you have it. People came through, and I want to thank you that are watching me too, and really thanking me for all the things that I'm doing, and I want to continue doing this. Certainly, I am happy that I'm doing it. And I feel before I was like, am I in the right place? Hmm. Do I what can I do in this space that I'm in this country, in this world? What can I do? And I'm like, I'm worried about the children. I am really worried about the children. And as you know, Panama was experiencing, uh, children were not going to school. There was a time children were not going to school. The educators were on strike. And so I said, you know what? Before that, which I started in April, I was doing it. But it came in handy. It came in handy. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so, so perfect. And here we have it. So I'm doing another 3 months. I like to do them in 3 months. I don't like to do them in 6 months. I don't like to do them in 1 month. I'm doing it in 3 months, in quarter. Just like the university, every quarter you go to a different level and so forth. You know what I mean? Okay. So I want to let you guys know I am not an educator. I will say I'm a tutor, and I will say I am someone that, a leader that inspire children and may perhaps inspire other people to do the same. But my field is in records management. That's what I graduated from, and communications and information management, which I used to do in my career. That's my career. Right now, I'm doing other things, property management. Um, I have my certification in translation, English, Spanish translation from the University of Massachusetts, people, UMass. So there you go. There you go. There you have it. That's me. That's what I'm all about. So I'm putting my skills to use. I am putting my skills to use. I am not putting it on the shelf with all my degrees and stuff. I'm not putting it on the shelves. I am putting it to use. So I want to thank you again for believing in me, me. This means a lot to me. Your good words, keep telling me good words. I like that because it makes me know that somebody is listening and somebody cares. So thank you and enjoy your day. And I'm so grateful again. Of course, I give thanks to God. Of course, I give thanks to God. God, to me, is the creator of all living things. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what culture you are part of. It doesn't matter what religion you're part of. God is the creator of all living things. The Son of God. God, the Son of the universe, center of everything. Without God, I wouldn't be here. Without having that connection with nature, I would not be here. All the elements, right, makes us who we are. And then, of course, if you want to go into psychology and all that stuff about what is nurtured and what is nature, a lot of children nowadays, they are don't have parents, so they're learning things that is not from God. So we're here to kind of put them back on track. Okay. So I want to thank you once more, and I will talk to you guys. I give you more updates of what's happening, but I want you to follow me on Facebook and on YouTube, and you'll see everything that I am doing so far with the children in the community of Rio Bajo. Bueno, gracias por escucharme. Estoy haciendo muchas cosas maravillosas y gracias por su apoyo y creer que se puede, ¿verdad? En creer que se puede con los niños. Y bueno, esta es parte de la vida, apoyar a la comunidad, ¿verdad? Muy importante. Entonces, los dejo y pueden ver el video que voy a hacer con los niños. Ya puse unas fotos en Facebook, pero voy a hacer un pequeño video de la ceremonia, pequeña ceremonia que tuvimos ayer en Panama Muse Studios en Río Abajo. Saludos y hasta la próxima. Take care, guys. See you guys next time.
Thank you for listening. Enjoy this wonderful day.
I'm to me, there's no maybe. There's only time for dreams even greater. I hear the call, and I close my eyes to see even clearer. I see it all. I know that we can go higher if we keep our faith, if we keep our faith. Sometimes I'm like a whisper in a riot, but I grow stronger, keep believing in me. Say you'll believe it.